Hey, welcome back to Straight Talk, No BS. I'm my co-host, Tanya. Cynthia over in the corner getting her hair done. And y'all guess who's back? Finally made it back. Francis. Welcome back. So we glad to have you back.
Hey,
Yeah.
I was trying to move on up. Move on up.
Bitch, you
To
ain't
the side.
wheezy. You ain't wheezy.
We finally got a piece of
I'm about to
love. Hey,
Like
beans
some old
don't
brother.
burn in the kitchen.
Kitchen.
Beans don't burn on the grill. I just took a whole lot of trying just to get up that hill.
No.
Hey.
Hey, did y'all ever know the rest of that part of the song?
I never knew what he was
Yeah, and beans don't burn in the kitchen. Beans don't burn on the grill. I took a whole little train just to get up that hill.
Hey.
Now, I don't know. Look, I don't know nothing else after that. Nothing else.
Don't.
Nothing else.
Anyway, y'all, excuse us.
Yeah, for really. But when we do get started, I got something to ask you. It's so funny.
Okay. Well, y'all, today's topic is, as you can see there at the bottom, these damn kids. We love all our kids, but today we're going to be talking to them about how it feels to be living in a blended household, or even better yet, how our parenting has affected them, either negatively, or positively. Okay.
Y'all better tell it too.
And y'all, today, y'all can say whatever you want to say.
One and only pass.
This is Straight Talk, No BS.
Tell me twice.
See, that's Devon. Nay, you better watch that. Sound like he ready to unleash on your ass. It's gonna be some real shit. He been let it all out. He been tell everybody about what's been going on.
Trouble.
Trouble.
Hey, baby, the name of the talk is Straight Talk, No BS. Let's get with it. I ain't got no secrets. I was like Joe Jackson. I beat him to the bank. We just didn't make that dollar.
You stupid. What you want to ask, friend, before we let these kids have this mic?
Hey, did you get that picture?
What picture?
Oh, Lord, Cynthia got it.
I don't get it. Did you send it to me?
Let's see. I don't know if I sent
A childhood
it
picture.
to Judy. It's a childhood
That's what
picture
I'm
of me.
talking about.
A picture of who?
Me. And you know, I don't never share no childhood pictures, but girl, I had to share this one because it was funny, even funny to me. And somebody had sent it to me. I ain't even know.
Girl, I thought you had one. You see what happened to the screen?
Oh, everybody froze.
Everybody froze because we started talking about having a childhood picture of Judy. We ain't finna do that. Everybody just went. Start spinning around.
Get the door from me.
Okay, y'all, let's go on and let these kids talk to us. Come on, somebody. Hit them with a question. Oh, let me introduce them first. Right. Down here in the left-hand corner, we have Miss Sandra. That's Cynthia's daughter.
Hi.
And then we have a beautician up here.
Okay.
On the right-hand side, doing May's hair. That's Miss Cat. What's up, Cat? Tatiana. And then also where's Mo at, Sandra? Where's Mo? And then we have Mo over there.
Baby fella. Hey, who is that?
His oldest son.
Don't y'all be bringing Corona over here. Just because it's a birthday.
Julian.
Y'all be bringing Corona.
Baby. Julian, put some light on over there in that corner so I can see you.
There's no more light in here, I'm telling you.
Just
all right.
Dimness.
So who wants to go with the first question? Oh, wait a minute. Come back in the camera up there.
Oh, right look, there you go.
And up here in the corner with Francis, that's Francis' son up there in the corner in the black. Been on down.
Hey, baby. They try to get you to come on.
What's up, man?
You already there, baby.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
God, he didn't got so tall.
They wanted you to come on the show, like chime in and talk. Yeah,
Francis,
because that's her son
little
right
baby.
there.
Who's a little baby?
This is one of his best friends, baby.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
we ain't got no grandkids.
Okay, look, bet not.
That's right.
Bet not.
I got two.
No, we ain't got none.
Be raggedy. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and hit these
He's
kids.
gonna look up at me like,
Oh,
I tell you.
let me see, I'm trying to see. Want me to send you the link?
Damn kids.
Wait, baby, wait. I promise.
Hey, Judy,
Y'all got kids popping out everywhere.
Judy,
I got a house
Jay.
siren.
Jay,
Yeah.
you do me a favor. Will you send the link to him?
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I can't.
Okay.
All right. I want y'all to
Okay,
get
she's gonna
started.
send it to you.
Y'all get started. Let's ask some questions up in here.
All right.
I sure got
Hey,
a bunch
hey,
of
hey,
questions.
Who gonna
Tell the
fight?
truth, shame the devil. You ain't too grown to get a whoop.
Mo, what you say?
Who got? Oh, so y'all asking us questions or we asking questions?
Either way, go ahead.
Come on.
Cause I got a whole lot of questions. Why y'all used to beat us so much and then tell us to shut up after y'all done beat us? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know.
You gonna let Joe Jackson answer that? Joe Jackson up there want to get your hair done.
Mrs. Joe.
Your
Miss
son
Jackson.
want to know why you get beat, and then what was it? What was
And then tell him be quiet.
Yeah, and then tell him to be quiet.
Because you got to do as I say, not as I do. If I beat you and ask you to be quiet, please be quiet. Save yourself, son. Save yourself.
Okay. And at that point, how you gonna tell us to be quiet when we in pain? We in pain. You gonna tell us to be quiet and we in pain?
I have no idea about the concept behind that statement. It's been passed on from generation to generation.
No, I know why it was being done.
What's that?
Because they wasn't crying when they was messing up. So what they gonna cry for when they get a whoop?
Say it again. Did y'all children hear that? Did you hear it? Y'all wasn't crying when you're messing up. So don't cry.
So don't cry when you get it in.
There we go.
Sandra,
What they used to say, take it like a man.
No, let me say it right. Take it like a man.
Andrew, what's your question? Andrew, what's your question?
I don't even have a question. I'm waiting on a question.
Lies you tell, Sandra. Lies.
I don't have a question.
waiting on
I'm
a
actually waiting on a question.
Okay. Let me ask a question. Since that you have children, are there some styles that that you see that your mama did, with you that you do with your children?
Oh, the weakness. Oh, she's like the weakest thing when it comes to these grandkids. Oh, but coming up, let's just say, first of all, I got more beatings than Mo and Cat put together. I took more beatings and punches and kicks in between the dishwashers and dish racks and getting chased through the apartments and up and down stairs. First of all, I took more beatings than anybody, okay?
Okay.
Wait, can I wait a minute, y'all? Is CPS watching this?
Dumb.
Is CPS watching this?
It's too late.
Oh, no. I had a few little incidents in there where I said, I'm going to call CPS or I'll call 911. And then she throw me the phone and say, call them. So I was like, yeah, she probably not scared.
If you want to. There's some differences between certain cultural styles, I'll say.
Like, she probably not scared no way. I'd be like, man, she disabled, bro. She ain't even supposed to be this strong. But I'd be like, I ain't gonna ever let her handicap on me.
They're not.
Growing up, I'd be like, oh, your mom ain't about nothing. I'd be like, oh, okay. Get slapped with that hand and you will see. Get punched with that hand and you will see.
Oh, I have. We have.
Yes, I feel sorry. Kids, I really do, because she snatched a whole patch of hair out of the back of my head.
Well, my whole ear was over here ringing. I was in the front seat. She behind me. Boy said, "Pass
She done pulled my hair to the back of my hair and went to Tanya and said,
I said, damn.
Let Cat have her 5 minutes of fame. She about to pull my braids out.
Look, Cat.
Go ahead. She got the most whoopings because she was the baddest child.
Sandra. You're the oldest.
you got to take it for the team.
Julie, where you at?
I'm not the oldest. Devon is the oldest. Okay, that's the oldest.
You know what? It's something I want to ask them.
Come on, friend.
Why do y'all? I want to know, why do kids tend to feel like what y'all are going through, the parents have never been through? Somehow, kids automatically assume we were born grown, and that we ain't never been through the stuff that they've been through. And I used to have to tell my son them, I've already been there, done that. The game
They
has
don't
been
believe
played.
it.
Y'all just starring in the reruns. So it's like they be feeling like we don't know what we're talking about, that we ain't never been through what they're going through.
Mhm.
They don't
They don't believe
understand.
it. They
They
just see us
don't.
as old.
Yeah, they see it as, they don't see it how we see it. See, I be trying to tell them what they going through is reruns. They doing the rerun show.
Yep.
See, we done already been there and done that. But they swear up and down that we do not know what they be going through.
So what do y'all feel on that? You know, do y'all feel like when we tell y'all stuff that, you know, we don't believe it, whatever?
I dare y'all to say that y'all think I'm old. I dare you to say it.
How you gonna dare them to say something and then tell them that they this one time they
I'm
can't?
sorry, baby. Y'all can say whatever
The
y'all
only
want.
thing I can
Huh?
say on that, because I can say a lot on that, but at this point,
Messenger.
I guess having my own kids now, I kind of see that they're young, they're babies, but I see that today. I be sitting over here like, oh, I can smoke about 10 packs of
Even come
cigarettes,
on and
drink about six
talk to us.
beers, and just. So I kind of see what my mama was saying day by day, and I can only imagine what it's gonna be like when they get older, they become teenagers. Because I be over here about to pull every strand of my hair out of my head, with the rolling the eyes, smacking the lips and slamming the doors. I
Okay.
be like,
Okay. And
whoo.
that's your children?
Yes, my three children. Because in my case, in the back of my head, by the way, because I'm not ashamed to say it, I got beat so much growing up. I just had the mindset when I had kids, I'm never whooping my kids.
Okay, so therefore
Oh,
you
you
feel
couldn't pay me. You couldn't pay me to do that today.
so
Today,
you feel because you got in trouble that you don't want to do any of the things that your mama did with you. You don't feel like you know why? Why? Well, wait a minute
I
before you
didn't.
answer, Julie. Do you
I
feel the
didn't
same
have to
way?
feel that
Wait,
type
wait,
of
wait, wait,
pain, I
wait.
guess, because my mama
Somebody
couldn't
get the
work with me
baby. Get the
sometimes.
baby, please. Get the baby so we can hear. Get the baby.
What
I got to
baby?
hear that.
Hey, put him out. Open the door to put my side with his daddy. Thank you. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. But
Okay, Julia, how do you feel about that?
Um,
Chill. Come
I
out
don't
there real
know.
quick.
I mean, well, you have kids now. You have a baby. So how do you feel? Do you feel like the way you were raised? Do you feel like you're going to do the same thing with your baby?
Sort of parts and
Sit
pieces.
back.
Parts and pieces.
Well,
What's
tell us the pieces you want and the pieces you will.
The responsibility part for sure. That I think that helped me today. Responsibility.
you say responsibility part?
Mhm, yeah.
Okay.
Um, I don't know what else.
That's a start. Shoot, that's a start all in itself. Being responsible, saying what parts are you see that you do and you don't? Because you already said that the punishment part you don't see
Yeah,
yourself on that
the
with
punishment. I don't know about all that, but
Well, let's hear about Julia's punishment. What was so bad about your
we
punishment?
got let's see, we got the legendary squat position.
oh,
I
okay.
don't know.
Yeah,
Push
I don't know
ups.
that
about
push
It made you strong, son. Made you strong.
yeah, but I don't know about all that. But
Now you remember that? You
everything,
remember that squat on the wall, Julian? That
yeah.
squat. Yeah, the squat down on that wall, boy. You had y'all food shaking, boy.
Okay. Kat, where you at on this?
Coming.
Okay. Miss Tatiana, where you at on it? Yo, you got babies. Baby.
Cat,
She said I ain't finna comment.
you scared because Nay in the room with you? Look, you can say whatever you want to say because
India
you want
don't, India don't really get disciplined yet.
Okay.
She,
And her
I wouldn't beat her the way you beat us.
she said yes or no. I didn't hear. What'd she say?
She
What did she say?
said she wouldn't beat India. She wouldn't beat India the way that I beat them. For those of y'all that are watching, I was a big disciplinary. I didn't play no games with my kids.
Disciplinary. What?
I had
What?
I had I had help, but me being the person that I am, I was very strong-willed. I was very independent, and I didn't let nobody come in between me and my kids. Whatever I felt like I wanted to do, that's what I did. I had high standards for my kids, so they got away with some stuff. Huh?
I was saying that's what it is. We have a higher standard. We want our children to, achieve the best and be the best that y'all can be and grow up to be the best instead of. So I mean that's where the punishments and stuff come from. Y'all might not have understood it when it happened, not at all, but
Look, okay, Mo, go say what you gotta say, Mo.
Oh, Lord Jesus, have mercy. So y'all saying,
Princess, I need you to send your sons.
So y'all saying it was all right
His what?
to just beat us? That's what y'all saying? Y'all think beating us was disciplining us? That's what y'all saying? You think that because you beat us, you was disciplining us? That's what y'all saying, huh?
look.
What do you call it?
Oh, Lord Jesus.
It's like this. I bet you 9 times out of 10, there was 2 or 3 warnings before you got that discipline.
Before you got them hands.
No, we didn't get warnings. We got ran up on. We didn't get warnings.
Catch it before you get going. That's what it was.
We didn't get them warnings. We didn't get them first shots of seeing
yes, y'all
who
did.
y'all want.
I know y'all did.
I'm gonna call her Nene. I'm gonna call her Nene. We didn't get the warnings with Nene coming across the room. She said, "Don't make me touch you." None of that. We look up Cynthia in our face right there. We ain't got no choice. We right there.
Oh, okay. Joy, did you get warnings?
Yeah, we did get warnings.
So see there, by the time it got to the the punishment part, I mean,
Our punishment was good.
It's like you got to think of it like this too. You got some parents that have that they go straight for the hidden. You know what I'm saying? The whoopings. And then you got the parents who, like with my kids, what I did was I talked to them, but I didn't ever have to really whoop them. That's one thing I didn't have to do, because when I told them to do something, they went ahead and did it, and that was that. But it also comes with how much, you know what I'm saying, starting from an early age, what you let them get away with, because a lot of people feel like when they're little, you can't spank them. BS. I attack that thigh in a minute. Put that down. Get out of that. That don't belong to you.
You're right, starting from young.
But a lot of people feel like they don't want to go that route. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to go that route. And now the kids of today, they're like, well, I got beat, so I'm not gonna do my kids that way. But here's the thing about that. When you do not incorporate discipline, they become unruly adults. A lot of them do.
I'm living that testimony now.
Well, I can say none of our kids have been to jail, so that's good.
Honey,
ain't none of them been to jail, so that's a good.
I'll knock on wood, but I can say
so that means that the whoopings work. Spankings. I don't know. Julian, who got the most spankings in our house?
It's either between me or Maxwell. Well, I'm gonna say Maxwell. Yeah.
Okay. How many did TT get?
TT probably a lot of times probably got like 4 or 5.
Ain't that something? What about Sierra?
Sierra, she got a little bit more. I want to say like 7 or 8, but me and Maxwell,
I was texting you from
y'all about 1 and 2.
Yeah.
What? How many whoopings you got?
Mo, who got the most whoopings in your household? Who got the most
spankings? Who got the most whoopings?
It's off my other number.
Yeah.
Sandra got the most whoopings.
That's because she the oldest.
On this trip.
Oh, no, you're
Mo the oldest.
Why does Sandra get
Sandra, see, the thing is, I was sneaky with a lot of stuff I did. I was sneaky. You
didn't get busted, that's all.
I didn't get busted a lot. See, Sandra,
that's
Sandra,
and TT.
See, Sandra, her mouth was just always bad. So
okay. Now Cynthia says that cat's mouth is bad, but I
And now it is. Back in the so let me tell you. See, cat used to get away with a lot of stuff back then. Cat could roll her eyes, stomp her feet, and do all these extracurricular activities. And my mom be like, "Girl, you lucky you knew, because I break you in half." And me and Sandra, we didn't get that. We were straight up. Look, let me tell you. I'm gonna tell y'all this now. It was times where I was getting choked out for some stuff we didn't even do. I mean, like this getting choked out. You hear me? I mean,
I'm crazy. No, stop. Dumb.
My mama choked me till I started turning purple and blue in the face.
What?
Yeah.
We go. Did somebody edit that out?
See, I ain't worried about it now because we grown. We all adults now, so I don't even think many people ain't even worried about it. They gonna look at my mom and be like, "That little lady did all that," and I'm be like, "Yeah, that little lady did all that."
Think to yourself, to be so small. Okay.
My mama said her camera is not.
Oh, I'm about to say, where did she go? We'll get her back on.
It's slow.
So tell us something positive then that y'all done took away from these ass whoopings. I'm about to say, because something positive would have need to have had.
Positive.
Yes.
She did good raising us, the best way she could.
What do you find? Like, what are your strong points?
My strong, being independent. She taught me how to be real independent and not to just.
I like that.
Not to just ask for handouts all the time.
Okay. Good. Where's Sandra at?
She went out to try to get the kids under control.
Okay. So left. Where's Kat? She still. She with Cynthia.
They should be about to come on.
Okay, good. All right, Kat. Diana.
She finna go get India.
Okay. I had to log. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to log off my phone for whatever reason. It would not.
That's okay. Leave it back. Okay. Well, Julian, tell us something positive that you took away from your upbringing.
Taught us to work a lot, work for what we want.
Okay, so you feel like a good work ethic.
Yeah. Okay. Even though I didn't like to work.
You ain't never lied.
Now I know the beauties of having a good job.
When I'm not frying no food.
Okay, give them a good point.
Why do you think that you didn't like to work? Was it because you was given everything, or what was it?
I don't know. I'll say I didn't like to work because I was lazy. I was really lazy. I still am lazy now, but no, I know I got stuff to take care of. So.
Okay, that responsibility.
That's a good yes. Well, see, at least he can admit that. At least, you know what I'm saying. At least he knows, and he's looked at himself and said, okay, you know what, I was a lazy child. I didn't want to do nothing. And a lot of kids tend to be that way when they are having everything given to them or having everything done for them.
Yep.
And a lot of parents, you know what I'm saying, fail to realize that you got to start them off at an early age, and even cleaning up their room. They do that in daycare. So why can't parents do it at home?
Okay.
Early.
Tatiana, get your view on it.
Oh, yeah. As Francis. Finally made it. All right. Hey. Come on.
Oh, Lord. There you go. There he go. Oh, my goodness. I can't believe he came on here.
Okay. I knew he would.
I had to make him come over here.
Well, look, that's because Zach is over here.
Yeah, I had to get him on here. I said, man, go on, get on that.
That's right. Join the conversation with everybody. Come on, kids. Okay. All right, y'all. To y'all children, ask us what you want to ask.
Well, hold on. I want Zay to say. I want Zay. When you was growing up, do you think that I was too hard on y'all?
No, because it made me become the person I am today.
Okay.
Yeah, mama.
Like, what about as far as even
If y'all don't get them kids,
which we well, you know what? But me and my kids have always had an open relationship.
The right sign.
We always talked anyway, and I always told them that, you know what I'm saying, they can tell me anything. I don't care how mad I get. Tell me so we can take care of the problem, whatever it may be. So,
relationship. You feel like that brought y'all closer?
oh yeah, girl, that started. Girl, look at here. When I say early on, I'm talking about they were cleaning their rooms like a grown person had went in there and cleaned it.
See, I full mine. I mean, that's the bad part about it because I realized that probably brought in the laziness because when they were young, I just felt like I don't know, as a mom, that was something I wanted to do. I wanted something done a certain way. I had a certain standard I wanted my house to be in, their rooms, I mean, down to the closets, where their clothes on.
Yeah,
I just hang a type of way. So I did it for the longest time and wouldn't make them. Here she is. Why you don't make them do it? If they don't do it, I mean,
because you have to understand this. If you don't give them the chance to do it, they'll never know that they can. You didn't give them a chance to show you that they knew how.
I wish
You
I had
just
that
automatically
structure.
did it, and you have to remember this.
who said that? Wait a minute. He said
Even
he
though
wish.
you like to, even
He said you wish you had what?
I wish I had that structure growing up.
see, and see, he comes like Zach comes over to the house, and I can say this: Zach is very, very respectful. He's been respectful, ever since I met him.
Close the door, Maya.
He'll come over here, and like I say, you would think that he's had that structure. You know what I'm saying, by his his demeanor, his character.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's rare when you see a lot of young people these days having, because it seems like a lot of youngsters we come across don't have manners anymore. So, I don't know. I just ran into one at that fast food place I was telling y'all back last week. Yeah. So it is rare, huh?
I had a question. I want all the kids to tell us one thing that that your mama cannot stand.
Oh, that's
one thing that we cannot stand.
start with
Each one of us. I'm gonna start with Zay over here. Zay, what is one thing that Francis can't stand for you to do to her or say to her or whatever?
Not holding anything back, but holding anything back.
Hiding. Okay.
Odor.
That too. Older.
No funkiness over here.
Get older.
That too. But if you stink, you better get out the house. Take a shower.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna tell you, you know what? And I've tried to watch my mouth and not embarrass nobody. But like my homegirl told me, she says I have this facial expression that when I smell something or see something, it's automatic. So my mouth automatically opens, and I tell them, look at here, hey, come here. You need to get your behind in that shower. You stink. Why are you going to work with that musty ass shirt on? You work around food. Don't nobody want musty on their food. I don't know. You supposed to wash your ass every day. How come you washing it every other day or every other day?
10 days in a row.
Yeah, I don't know. I do not like that. I can't stand it. And like Jay said, another thing is like because I always tell him,
That's a great
you don't have to hold nothing back, because I know what it's like to hold things in and worry. I almost died from that, and I don't want that for them. You know.
Express that. Them good qualities.
Okay, Tatiana, what is something that Cynthia cannot stand for you to do to her? Or say to her.
What you can't stand up. What's one of the pet peeves that I do not like for you all to do?
Give me just one.
Lie.
I knew it. I knew it. Mo.
A filthy house.
Gotta keep it clean.
Okay. Where's Sandra at?
She ain't on the show. I took over Sandra TV.
I'm just sick of her. Tell her she ain't getting that check. She ain't gonna get that check.
In my defense, both of those are right. The number one, the number one thing I did not want my kids to do to me. I don't care what the circumstances is. I will lie for you, but I will not allow you to lie to me.
Yep.
I will go to hell and back for my kids. But you
Yep.
better come tell me what you better be the school principal opening his goddamn mouth. You better let me know. If you better tell him to stop and get him a drink of water. Cause if he beat you telling me, I'm gonna beat the skin off your ass.
Hey, I can vouch for that. I can vouch for that too. I can really vouch for that because one day Sandra had got back.
You don't do that.
It was the end of the school. It was the final exam stuff for high school or whatever, right before summertime. And Sandra had got into a fight, and these girls were trying to jump on my sister. I can't make this up. I got the slug in them. You hear me? I got the thorn them. I ain't gonna lie. You're not finna jump my sister. I don't care who you is. You ain't finna jump my sister. So I got the slug in them. So look, everybody was like, y'all need to run. So I took off running down the hallway looking for a phone to call my mama because I know before she get this call, I need to let her know off top. So the whole time, I swear I can't make this up. The whole time I kept telling my mama, they was like, your son hit a girl. I kept telling my mama, I ain't touched that girl. In my mind, I know I touched her, but I had to tell her. I had to tell her, Mama, I ain't touched that girl. I ain't tell my mama I touched that girl. I think I was out of high school 2 years after I done graduated high school. I told
my goodness.
I punched that girl. I punched her so hard. Like, cause my thing is, my sister had just got her tonsils taken out. Sandra had just got her tonsils taken out. And the girl was trying to punch my sister in the throat. So you know what I'm saying? To me, it's like you trying to kill my sister.
I know
You trying to kill my sister. So now I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I can't look at you like no female now. You know what I'm saying? I gotta help my sister. And that's what I did.
Like Mayweather.
I had to help my sister. I couldn't just
Shame on. Well, it's the double. Wait a minute, how'd you hit the girl? I just want to know how'd you hit her?
I hit her with one of them good that. Wow. Look. So in our high school, our stairwells, it go like a Z, so it kind of like zigzag like a normal high school. So the way the girl was standing, it's like I was trying to punch her down the steps. But instead of me punching her down the step, I hit her so hard she went up the other flight of stairs.
Oh my God.
It ain't funny now, I'm sorry, but it's the truth. It's the truth.
So the moral to the story is he tell me 5 years later that he actually punched the light out of that girl.
And
you didn't tell me until 5 years later.
You were smart, Mo. You were very smart.
Messed up, Mo.
Hey, I apologize. Like we had to go through anger management and everything. Like we was the bad victims. It was my sister that was getting jumped.
Ain't that something?
Cost me $1,500, so that was an ass whooping.
God,
serious? Dang.
She had to pay for me.
Is that all $1,500? How about me?
I had to pay for Sandra
I got one better for you.
Sandra and Mo.
That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. We got one to top that, baby. How about Maxwell and his friends playing in the park? First of all, he's supposed to be grounded. Okay. He's supposed to be grounded, but you know, Miss Tanya, she got to take him off punishment because the sun is shining and it's a beautiful sunny day. It's beautiful, so his ass needs to be outside, right? I'm at work. I'm in a cold. I'm working on somebody trying to bring him back to life. I get this call during the cold one. Julie, your park is on fire. I said, what? The community park is on fire. I said, what? Why you calling me about that, Maxwell? He said that they burned it down. How the hell he burned it down if he's supposed to be in the house on punishment? Yeah, they over there playing with lighters and stuff, and then set the whole park on fire to burn the park down. Wait a minute. We get a bill in the mail for $50,000. 54,000. Top that.
$54,000 for a park.
$54,000. I mean, I'm talking about a whole park. A whole park for the whole apartments. You go up there to slide out, bent on the other opposite way. I mean, it was just ridiculous. Didn't have no stairs on the slide no more. the slide just sticking straight up like this.
Hey, listen, y'all both got me, but I've never had to pay nothing. But I'm gonna tell you about this one right here, Zay. So I'm getting ready to go and wash clothes. I tell Zay, now mind you, Zay just turned 3. I do believe that he was fixing to turn 3. Zay, I tell him, stand by the door. I'm finna, go back in the house and get this other basket of clothes. We need to go to the laundromat. Honey, I go in the house to get the clothes. Some said, look out the window. Why I look out the window? Why I look out the window, girl, and the car is rolling out the driveway. Hey, and Zay is standing up in the seat, holding the steering wheel. And I'm running out the house, and he just in the car, just laughing at me, looking and laughing at me and pointing. I said, Zay, open the door. Hey, the car rolled out the driveway. It hit the neighbor's tree across the street, so it just bumped it, and it just rested in the middle of the street. The good thing was, wasn't no cars coming.
Okay.
But, and this happened in Judy. This happened in Sherman. So I'm sitting up there telling Zay, unlock the door, unlock the door. Zay look at me, girl. He go to unlock that door. He get close enough to the button. He just pull back and he just look at me and bust out laughing. Girl, I wanted to get him so bad, but I was so scared. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta ask is this: how long did it take before he really pushed the button?
Hey, I had to say that at least about 4 times before he actually pushed the doggone button. Then after that, now mind you, every day I used to take Zay on a walk every single day before I go to work. This particular day, I didn't have time. I was running late and I had to get ready for work. The house got quiet. So I look at Treese and I say, Treese, where the kids at? So we running around the house looking for the kids. We found Tasha, but we didn't find Zay. I said, I can't even go to work. I can't find my baby. Where in the world is my son? Some say, go to the front yard. Go all the way out to the curb. Why this boy done walked out, unlocked the door, walked out the house, and started walking in a direction that we took every day to go on our daily walk? He's down at the end of the street. 2 old white ladies, girl, got him, holding him, looking around to where he belonged. I take off running down the street. Girl, they done called the police. The police came. The police laughed about it. They told me, well, we knew that, he really, really belonged to somebody because he's too clean. We know that ain't nobody he was well taken care of. So I tell the police, hey, this is how he got out the house. The police looked at me, shook his head, and just laughed. He said, baby, you need to put a latch all the way up because apparently he know how to do the deadbolt. They was not playing no games. They decided, mama can't take me. I'm going by myself.
Houdini, honey.
He's always been that one that, you know what I'm saying, he finna go ahead and do it. But now, Judy, Tree's oldest daughter, Tasha.
Mm-hmm.
Treese had just got through combing her hair, nice long ponytails. Once again, the house get quiet. I look at Treese look at me. We take our run into the room. The bedroom door is locked.
Oh, Jesus.
I go back to the kitchen, get a butter knife, pry the door open. Why is there long ponytails sitting in the middle of the floor with bow rest wrapped around them? And Zay got a piece of paper, cutting a piece of paper.
Oh, Lord.
Girl, he done practiced before cutting them ponytails off her.
Cut that whole baby hair.
Okay, all the ponytails on this side.
You doing that, mama?
Yeah,
Jude. What is it?
Everybody on blast out here in the street.
Okay.
That's KRIET.
Got some more tell in a minute. Julian, what is it that we hate?
Y'all hate a thief and you hate a liar.
You right about that. A thief and a liar.
Absolutely. Broke every daggum one of them all the time.
Even though y'all was taking us, boy, y'all taking us to the cleaners, boy. Especially Maxwell and Sierra, boy. They used to be hitting me up going to school. Guess how much money they had on their lunch account? $200 a piece on their lunch account.
Teacher calling, talking about, I don't know if you allow your children to have this.
They got 50s, $100 bills walking around just handing out 20s at school.
Buying folks lunch.
The teacher calling me talking about, Mr. Palmer, just calling your daughter. She's been giving out 50s up here now. I got most of them back, but I don't know. It might be some more that she's giving out. I just want to know if you let your daughter come to school to pass out 50s and 100s.
I wish I went to school with her.
No. Sandra, what about you? What is it that
I want to know
Sandy.
all three of my kids, what is the one thing you regret the most, honestly, about your upbringing? I mean, we talked about the spankings or discipline or whatever, but what's the one thing you just like, damn, I wish mama hadn't done that?
I'm curious to know this too.
Come on,
they both looking at each other.
Why everybody quiet?
Where Cat at? Everybody just quiet.
They scared of Joe Jackson. They scared of Joe.
No, I ain't scared of Joe, not no more.
Oh, come on, then, tell us,
Come on,
Sandra.
I would say for me, my face look too fat. Let me pull this out, son. I would say for me, for myself, it could be literally a numerous of things, but I would say communication. Because growing up, she had the mindset to me. She would talk to us, she would ask questions, but it's like 9 times out of 10, you older people have that mindset that say, I know my kids. And in her case, because she knew me and she knew how I would act, 9 times out of 10, she not trying to hear my story. She would just immediately start beating me, hit me, and I'm like, okay, well, bro, like, you didn't even hear my side of the story. Like, I could have actually been telling the truth. I could have tweaked a little bit of what the teacher said that was a lie.
What's the
so
saying?
For me, I would say communication. I wish we had more time to talk about certain things. Yeah, I was bad, but a lot of the times it was because of things we went through at home, which goes a little bit deeper than the show, but it's just like communication for me. You know, if you open up and you talk to me, I do feel like life would have been a little bit different, but sometimes I really don't regret the beatings because it made me stronger and a better woman today. And also,
let's not call it beatings. Let's not call it beatings. It was spankings.
No, we're gonna say
There
this
wasn't no
is
doggone
called straight
spanking.
talk. So I don't know what I don't know what a spanking is. I know what a beating is, you know, but I don't know what a spanking is. But it did make
Hey,
me
I tried to say you, bitch. I got money for your books, okay?
It made me a stronger woman today, but it also made me a stronger mother. I can honestly sit here and say I don't really just beat on my kids because they babies or whatever, but I do discipline them a little bit more, and I do see a difference compared to, oh, I'm just never gonna hit my kids because of what I went through. So it did make me a better person. Each and every day, I see a difference.
That's good. So communication. All right.
Communication.
I say that too because I got pregnant at
What'd you do? Fucked up his game.
21, 22, 22. I'm sorry.
I got pregnant at 22 and I was scared to tell her, so I say it's communication too.
So you feel like if y'all had a little bit more open communication, you'd have been able to talk to her about being pregnant or
Yeah, because you know, we don't judge anybody. Because I had a lot of friends that was pregnant in high school or having sex in high school, and it's hard to say that sometimes. So you don't want to say it in a bragging way, but to have kids that held their virginity till they graduated, till they went through college or did a little bit of college, it's like, yeah, I got pregnant at 20. I'm in my freshman year of college, getting ready to finish my first year, and it's like, okay, well, mama, I got some news. You're not gonna like it, but I'm pregnant. And yeah, you know, from there it just kind of goes up. But I'm like, I'm kind of on a straight and narrow. I'm on the right path. I'm thinking it would be more of a communication thing. I'm an adult now. Yeah, no,
not really.
No.
Okay, so communication. Do you think Mo feels the same? Because she wanted an answer from all 3 of her kids.
My biggest thing, I just wish it could be like, you know how all parents say, since we kids, our opinion don't matter, or what we say don't matter, but then y'all asked us what's our opinion and then we try to give it. It's like stuff like that I wish could have been worked out more. Like our opinion is not necessarily saying we grown or whatever. But as kids, I feel like if we have something to say, I feel like as your kids, we should be able to have that opinion to tell you. Not necessarily as being disrespectful, but if you asked us what's our opinion and we try to tell you, don't shrug it off as like you don't care. When you asking us for yourself, what's our opinion? That's something I felt like could have been more worked on from.
So you feel like having more of a voice or being able to have your voice heard would have
Yes,
been
because
better.
a lot of times, me in general, me growing up, I would just walk away and just go in my room and wouldn't say nothing. Like me now, like I started getting it, a little more in trouble as I got into a senior in high school. Other than that, I was always like walking away, not saying how I felt about a situation, just keeping my mouth closed. But to be honest, it didn't make situations better because it's like I used to hold that anger in for so long.
Mm.
And I
Okay.
give them that because one of my pet peeves is you a kid, you ain't got no goddamn opinion.
And that's for most parents. That's for
Hey,
most parents.
hey, I believe that too. I believe that when they're kids, they shouldn't have no opinion. You ain't experienced nothing to have no opinion. That's our job to guide our kids and to teach them. I don't believe that kids should have an opinion. When you get 18 and you get grown, then that's our job to guide you, just give you guidance instead of so much punishment.
I,
Then
you
I'll
know
listen
what?
to your opinion.
I guess I was a little different because even with Zay and them, I gave them choices. Zay started 4 years old. I gave him a choice of his clothes, his shoes. Whenever we would go shopping, I didn't pick out Zay's clothes. He picked out his own clothes. He also picked out his sister's clothes. I
Mm.
felt like giving him a choice in his clothes. That's one thing. But as a parent, we do things. I made all the important choices, but I did give them a choice. Whenever they were mad, they can go in their room, put their face in their pillow, cuss, and then we could talk about it in a minute. However you want to express it, go do that, and then
Okay.
come back and
So,
we'll talk about it. So
so
like with Zay, now
I was about
I'm
to
so.
ask you, do you feel like you hadn't
Oh,
had
go
an
ahead.
opinion?
Huh?
Did you feel like you were able to express yourself, or that Francis gave you an opinion whenever or being able
Let you
to?
express yourself.
Yeah. I feel like I was able to express myself. I mean, she always let me, you know, uh, express myself anyway. She ain't never like interrupted me or wasn't trying to hear anything I say. She always was trying to hear whatever I felt like saying or whatever. Then she'll put her part in.
So you felt like she had more patience.
Oh yeah, she did.
Look, most parents though. Julian, did you feel like you were able to communicate and give your opinion?
No, no, not at all. I don't know. Like you said, you say you don't think we should have got an opinion, and I'm mad at nobody else is on the show for my kids to answer the question too. But
How do you think? Well, speak for them,
Well, let
son.
me let me make sure you heard it correctly. When you're a kid, you shouldn't have no opinion. When you get grown, then I say yes. And I'm talking about certain things, as far as how you're gonna run my house. You shouldn't give me an opinion on how I run my house or how I set my rules. That's
Gotcha.
different. Now, if I give you an opinion on what type of clothes you want to wear today, that's different. That's a child's decision. I don't care about that.
Yeah.
Important things that's going to affect how the outcome of your growing up or how you're going to be as an adult. No,
Did you
my
get enough? You want
house
more?
is going to be ran. I'm not going to give you an opinion on that because you
Let me
haven't
see your
had that
plate.
experience. So why should I go to you and let you have an opinion on that? But go ahead.
I got a question. Can I ask a question?
Go ahead, Devon.
Okay, this is for all the young adults that's in here, all the kids. Well, I don't know, cause I don't know everybody's story. I know, Julian. I know y'all story about the single parent. What's her name?
Zay. Zay.
Francis, are your kids single? Like, are you a single mother?
I was for a while,
Oh,
and
okay. My question is, how did it make y'all feel? This is to the kids. How did it make y'all feel growing up, knowing that a second parent of the household wasn't in y'all life? How did that make y'all feel?
Actually, even though their dad, we were broke up, we weren't together. When they were younger, he was still around. He like for instance, when we moved to Abilene, he actually drove from Denison to Abilene and would come get them for the summer. So no matter what me and him went through, we bumped heads, we argued. I did not keep him from his kids. I always, no matter what we go through, was separate from the kids. I don't care how mad I was at him. I'm not gonna stop you from seeing your kids.
Okay.
Hey, friend,
Because they don't have nothing to do with what we got going on.
friend. Let Zay answer that question.
Oh, go ahead. He did ask me though,
He meant the kids.
but he did say Francis. He asked.
He said, Francis, he said, what's your son's name? Don't start no
No, and
drama early on this
I
show.
didn't start
I know
nothing.
we
He
had
did
an
ask
argument
me.
today, but don't start no shit. Don't start no shit early.
Kids,
Several
young
pages.
adults, y'all please excuse me for this.
You better be glad Teresa ain't back behind your head.
That's okay.
Remember, you got that headlock. You got that head action last time. Remember?
Okay. Zay,
You can get the business.
If you were not speaking, if you weren't
Okay.
asking me, I apologize for answering. Zay, you can go ahead and answer.
I forgot what the question.
We didn't forgot the question now.
Well, that's because you wasn't the one answering it.
We need the question
The
again.
camera got something to say.
We all
Friends,
gonna
My question is,
Hey,
my
it's a
question
trio
was-
around here. You talk to one, you talk to all three.
Okay,
gotta
so
wait until
my question was, growing up, like I understand your mom just said y'all father was coming picking y'all up in the summertime, but like just knowing he wasn't like in the house, how did that make y'all feel?
I mean,
Oh, I can answer that too.
like at first I was kind of messed up about it, but then like I just got used to it and stuff. Cause like my mom, I mean, she was teaching me things that like, a man should do or would do, or, she's a whole woman out here. So she was a mama and a daddy. So I wasn't really tripping no more.
It made me feel isolated. Isolated. Like I was alone.
What about you, Drew? How did you feel about it?
This one, he's answering.
Feel about what?
How did you feel about not having your daddy around in the picture?
I don't really care. I don't really care about it really much.
Okay.
Nothing. You didn't teach me.
So you felt like,
because we get out there and play football, basketball, whatever. It don't matter.
I think that's pretty much what Zay was saying also.
Okay.
With me, I learned from Miss Francis, my homeboy, mama right here. I learned from other people's mamas. My mama, she just let me free, like literally, from the age of from 8th grade and above. She didn't care if I came inside or not. I still went to school though, out there in the streets chilling. So I just feel like I grew up too fast. Like it was just life just hit me just quick, just boom. And then when I met Zay and them, they let me move in. I learned from Miss Francis. She taught me. She probably didn't know she taught me, but she taught me a whole bunch about just life, period. And then I met this man right here, mama. Show you a little face. Show you a little this nappy dread head right here. His mama. So like I really just learned from a lot of people's parents. Like I really just my mama she was never there for me.
Okay, so you had both of your parents missing in your life then, and you got what you needed from other moms.
She was there. She was there. She just I don't know. It's hard to explain. Like it's just hard to explain. Like
we understand.
There,
okay.
It's like she didn't care.
So Julian,
okay.
Julian, how did you feel being raised without both of your biological parents?
It didn't affect me none. I mean, I still got treated well and stuff. Got fed and taught well, so it doesn't really matter much.
Are there any regrets?
No, not at all.
How do you think you would have turned out if your biological would have raised you?
Mm, I don't know. I know I wouldn't be in this situation. Well, where I'm at right now.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So now give
Okay.
with your daddy.
So, what about Sandra and Cat? Where's Sandra and Cat at?
I was just telling Momo he needs to answer his own question. How did it make him feel? It had to be important for him to bring it up. Okay, go ahead.
No, the only reason I brought it up is because, like, I don't know what to call that man, but the man stayed around the corner like my whole entire life. We never stayed no more than 10 minutes from it, 10, 15 minutes from each other. And it's just like, for the fact my mom, she did the best she could, you know. Like, she raised me to be who I am today. I just feel like, as a man, I feel like he should have been more of a role model. My mom shouldn't have to teach me how to cut a grass, or, cause my mom got seizures. Anybody know? Y'all know she got seizures real bad. I feel like she shouldn't have to be in the heat trying to teach me how to do certain things, or, you know, I feel like that should have been his job. But him not being around, it bothered me for a long time. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like right today, sometimes it still bothers me, but I gotta learn to let it go. Cause I recently ran into him the day my cousin passed away. Which was June 30th. Well, his funeral was June 30th. I saw him again, and you know, he asked for my number. See, the part I had a half and half feeling was to not give him my number, and then the other half was like, let go, try again, see where it goes. June 30th, I gave that man my number.
Okay.
And today is what, September 10th?
Yeah.
And I still ain't heard from that man.
At least you
and
tried.
I did. So it's like coronavirus. No, I'm messing with y'all.
I was about to say, you took that shit right out of my head. Because I was sure seeing everybody put your mask on. You connect with Jesus. Oh, you play too much. That shit is real, yo.
But, you know, I'm very, like, him not being here is really taught me a lot, you know. So just seeing it, and like, I'm like that young fella that Zay had on his camera. A lot of the stuff I've learned from other people too, not just my mom. Us being in the mentoring group, you know, seeing other people, you know, I've learned from them as well. So a lot of the stuff I know came from my mom, and a lot of stuff I know now came from other people's parents too.
So you've been in the same situation as Ray and his friends. Let me ask y'all.
I'm
do y'all
turn it off.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Kat.
It ain't really much nice to say, but yeah.
Do you still communicate with your dad?
Who, Kat?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she does.
Okay. Do you, or were you? How do you feel that he wasn't around? You know, when you were growing up.
I was sad because I'm a daddy's girl. I thought I was.
Okay. Do you feel like
right to
ahead.
this day he talked to me, but not really. My cousin just bought her first home, and he say he's coming down here tomorrow. But you coming down here to see your cousin house, but you can't here to see your two daughters.
And that affects you? How do you feel about that?
My mom told me that. I was like, "What? My daughter is 1 year old, and you haven't even met her yet."
That does leave an effect on you. It can get you. I mean, Julian was in the same situation, so it's like, I guess all y'all kind of turned out all right.
Okay, now press the chicken. Does it have a chicken leg on it?
I don't know what
I
happened.
thought you were going to put Sandra.
Sandra?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So how do you feel not having your dad in your life 24/7?
Well, I'm just gonna say, I wouldn't say it's an emotional topic for me, but if anything, it really kind of affects me in a more so angry way because it's just like of all his kids today, not speaking negatively of my sister here, my older sister or brother, but I'm the only one that checks on him more than anybody. I still call him, but it was literally after watching one of Tyler Perry movies, which is all off topics pertaining to parents, and it just clicked. I always make sure my mama good, and y'all know that.
That's
But I
right.
always make sure I call and check up on him, see how he's doing. But I really believe I keep a relationship with him because of my kids. But if there was no my kids, I don't really think we would speak at all because I went through things as a kid super bad and also super good. And it's just like, you know, nothing about these things. And then my question to myself sometimes when I see him, if you knew,
You
would you
have
do something about it? Would you care about it?
just
Like I
keep
have,
an eye on it.
I'm gonna take 2 seconds.
That's okay. Just keep an
I
eye
have
on it. You can put
over
it back in. Keep an eye on it.
50,000 photo albums of my kids. This is just all
Mhm.
off topic, but I'm just one of those people. My mama said y'all had that growing up, but I can't find out one baby picture of me. And that's not to say that she's a bad person. She let me know we went all over the place, this, that, and the third. I just want my kids to know that they are loved dearly, even if they only see my dad once every 12 years. They have each one of my kids, except Isaiah, has pictures with my dad. I'm not gonna ever speak negatively about him. I never speak negative about anybody in their lives, but it's just the idea that okay, this person came around. You were born around love. You're gonna see the positivity. You're gonna see the good side. But it does get hard at times. But overall, I bite that bullet for the sake of my kids because to this day, Kai is the only person that met him technically. But all my kids call him Grandpa. I want to talk to my grandpa. When are we gonna see my grandpa? And kind of like what Cat touched base on, he's coming Saturday, but will we really get to see him?
Yeah.
I got a question for her. Um, for Sandra, for
Yes,
Kat.
ma'am.
Okay, I have a question for you. Do you think that just do y'all think that because of the pain that y'all have experienced dealing with that, and then allowing your kids to, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing to, that allow them to get to know him, but do you ever think that maybe you might be putting them in the same situation to where they could be hurt, he could hurt them. They're looking for a relationship with him, and then they don't get it, you know? And it's kind of like almost like us saying, "Oh, well, you'll give them like we would," which I've said. I won't speak negatively about a person. That person, I'll let the kids determine if they want that relationship with them. But then I think, is it really worth it if all they're going to do is experience the same pain? So do y'all ever think that y'all would are putting them in
Do
that
you
same
think that you're going to put your
situation?
kids through the same thing? That they're going to feel the same pain and hurt that you went through?
To be honest, I do. So I don't want to lie on that because I was a little iffy about that question. But to be honest, I do. And I've had millions of thoughts of pulling back. And honestly, being that you said the question and it's not a bad thing, I've thought about pulling back even as early as literally today. I had that question on my mind. But it's just the idea of me dreading the fact, okay, he's coming, step up, he gonna do it.
Well,
But my kids really, and in the back of my head as an adult, I know the answer to the question. So like kids do the same thing. And
Yeah.
honestly, to be honest, to answer your question, he's my dad. I love him to death, even though he was never there. I don't think it.
you break it up, Sandra.
I said, even though he's my dad and I love him to death, I check on him daily. We literally talked earlier. I said to answer the question, I don't think it's worth it. I really don't.
Hmm.
One thing I taught my son is that even though your biological mom is not in the picture, you still forgive her for everything that she done. You love her because some people can't help the way that they are. They can't. You have to look over them and forgive them for the wrongs that they've done. That's the way I taught him. Don't ever say you don't love her. Love her. She can't help herself.
I, Oh, I'm gonna say this on that though. There's one thing people have to understand is if you do not feel that connection with that motherly or that fatherly connection with somebody, because my uncle used to tell me that, you know, you can't tell a person how to feel just because that person brought them into this world. If they don't have that connection and they don't feel it, you can't make them feel it. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody says that you're supposed to love your mom and your dad because you know they brought you into this world. But if that connection is never there, how do you do that?
I don't know.
You
I mean,
know?
it's supposed to just
So
Well, I always thought that any mother who bears a child, that bond and that love is gonna always be there. No matter if you're away from her from 15 years, you
no,
still
it's
have
not.
that love and that bond. And I
No.
say that because of the experience that I've had with Julian. Even though he was not raised with that woman, he still
Hmm.
loved that woman. He still wanted to be around her, even though she would never show up when she say she gonna show up.
let him
Even
down
though she
so
hurt
many
him a
times.
million times, he
Yeah.
still had that bond. He still had that love for his mama, and he
Well,
still
no,
tried
well,
to.
no, well, know that that was that experience with him. But trust and believe, it's not always that way. It is not always that way. You would literally think that a child will bond with their mother because she carried them for 9 months. It doesn't work that way. If they do not have that bond, if the mother doesn't want to be there, she's doing other things, they never get that bond. You can't that child doesn't feel that. And when that child doesn't feel that, you know what I'm saying? You can't say, well, that's your mom. You're supposed to love her, but that's not what I feel. Because for the longest time, I tell you now, me and Carolyn get along, but we still don't have that we don't have that bond. I've never felt that.
Well, I
So
just feel like I would always teach my son to have understanding for people because, some people that they just have that shortcoming in life, and
they do.
you have to understand whatever they're going through too. The reason
I
why
mean, I'm
they're
yeah, I'm
acting.
not
So
saying
that's the
that,
way
but
that.
what
No,
but what
I'm
I'm
saying
saying
I'm
is
telling you that's the way I taught my child.
no, I heard,
Yeah.
Judy, I heard that. What I was simply saying was, well, I'll tell you what, go ahead.
I'm done.
That's fine.
Who else want to grab the mic? You always got to debate. Stop debating all the damn time.
I wasn't
Ain't
fucking
nobody
debating with you,
your
Judy.
ass
I
though.
wasn't
Ain't
fucking debating
nobody
with
debating
you.
with you.
That's
That's
not
the
what the
point.
fuck I was doing.
That's the
And you
point.
not
Ain't no.
finna
It's
keep
not
putting
a
me on the
debate.
fucking spot, and you're not finna keep
It's
trying to
not
come for
a
me.
debate.
I was not.
I'm
I
done.
wasn't the fucking debating with you. Wasn't nobody fucking debating with you.
You always debate.
It wasn't a fucking
Always
debate,
debate.
Judy.
Would
It
you like a
wasn't. I
Would you
wasn't
like a
fucking
Rice Krispie
debating.
treat?
You
Would you
eat
like
that
a Rice
fucking.
Krispie
You
treat?
take that Rice Krispie treat and
I got.
stick it up your behind.
I'm gonna take the other half and stick it up yours.
I wouldn't give a lovely fuck.
Love you too, sis.
Yeah, I love you back.
Yeah, black bitch.
You know what?
That's all right, you big head
Y'all are
hoe.
overdue
Hey,
because it's
Francis.
been some days since y'all
Francis.
had y'all's baby
Huh?
cat.
Yeah, right back at you and rotate on it.
Done. I'm done with y'all. I'm done.
When it ran that off. Friend,
I
look.
don't get. Oh, look, I see it.
Off.
Shit. The hell, your big
Go.
head ass. Wasn't nobody fucking debating with you.
You always debate.
It wasn't a debate.
Oldest. Who the oldest?
I wouldn't give a fuck who the oldest. I
Who
wasn't
the
debating
oldest?
with you. I don't give
Who
a
the
fuck.
oldest?
What
That
did
means
I
when I
say?
say go,
I
goddamn.
don't. What you say? Don't go shit.
Look, friend. You the oldest.
What?
God, you
I
the
don't give
oldest.
a fuck. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Everybody, look. Okay, children. Back to y'all. Excuse, old folks gotta have a moment. Look, everybody done left.
Wait a minute. Old folks gotta have their moment. Your ass started. You over there trying to mumble and shit. I heard that's why I said you go ahead. And then you went in.
You get on my damn nerves.
I don't give a damn. You ain't gonna get to blame this one on me.
But it is you.
It's not.
You gonna rewind this video and you will see.
We gonna see. Cause
Hey,
you the one
gotta
who
debate.
mumbled.
I
It
tell
was
my but Judy, it's not
it
that.
wasn't it was no, I
It is
was
real. I
saying
said,
you
leave
were
my
saying your
friend alone.
experience.
You heard me say,
You
leave
were
my
saying your
friend
experience. All I
alone.
was saying, I was speaking from my end.
Francis,
Just like you said from your experience,
done
the
with you.
reason you say that, I don't give a damn.
Make them kids come back into the room. This is their show. Make them come back into this room.
You ran them out, so make them come back.
Get them. We don't need them anyway.
I can't stand her. She makes me fucking. I hope
Where
you don't.
they at?
Please tell me we're not gonna air this.
Yes, we gonna air it all. We gotta let them know the real. We gotta let them see. We gotta let them see what really happens behind the damn straight talk live. This is what happened. Me and Francis go at it back and forth.
I can't
all the time. This is what happened. Actually, make me want to drive down to our house and box.
See what's on next. Well, come on, shit. I got a lot of animosity. Let's go and get this shit on the road.
Garrett, you got the Vaseline and you got your gloves. We can do it.
Shit, but no, fuck it. Let's go bare knuckle. Fuck it.
Bare knuckles. We're gonna do it country style, huh?
There we go.
I'm gonna beat your ass and talk to you while I'm doing it.
I cannot fool with y'all.
Oh, Lord help me.
Hey, where'd the kids go now?
They here at y'all. They dying.
All right, children. Anything else to ask us? Craziness?
Yeah, I want to know what else these kids got to ask us. You know, me and Francis, we ain't had our little spat in a while, so she missed me.
Yeah, oh yeah, because I've been at work. But we could have waited till after the show.
Girl, no, I had to get it in.
Oh, we ain't got now one cheering up in here. No, oh,
there, Cat is in there. Cat, what's something that you like to ask us?
Well, I told my mama I ain't really want to be on the show because, baby, I like winning. So
oh my!
I see
God.
you in the comments, Mama. So we yep.
Is that the only reason why you on the show?
So who won the money?
Oh, we haven't drawn yet, baby. We ain't drawn yet. But Sandra, I put your name in the comments, Mama.
You ain't commented.
You ain't in the comments, so I can't tell you nothing.
So you're not in the comments.
I don't think that's fair because first of all, hold on.
I'm the champ.
But your name is not in the comments, Sam.
First of all, can we hold it down 2 seconds? Because we're using my phone for this broadcast, so that hurt my feelings. She not using her phone.
My phone messed up.
That hurt my feelings. No, it's not.
Let me see. But I'm used to winning, so I said, Mama, I'm gonna go comment.
Okay.
Get in the comments, Mama. That's all I know.
Okay, I do want to say congratulations to you for starting your little career and everything.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Just pass it all this way. I appreciate that.
Did someone say Sandra or did we say Cat?
I ain't gonna worry about it at all.
Congratulating you.
Okay, y'all.
Francis, where your baby at?
Yeah, tell your baby to get in the comments because we got to have this giveaway.
He just man, his friend just
tell Zay to come back in the room.
No, he that's what he just came and told me. He said that while he was on here, that somebody had called him and he said his phone went to tripping. And yeah, it went to tripping and it started heating up. So he was like, he's fixing to delete it. You know, come out of there and then jump back in.
Okay, so
make sure tell them to get
into the comments because we're about to do the Thursday night giveaway.
Did you type in here?
You run there and tell your brother to jump in the comments because they finna do the Thursday night giveaway. You know, I'm gonna be on punishment after this, right?
Oh yes, and I love it. Thank you, Teresa.
I'm just letting you know, being that I know this first.
It's all on camera. All that cussing you that you were doing. Look, don't make.
Being that I know this firsthand, and I'm willing to admit it, I'm finna be on punishment.
I love
so
it.
That means I ain't gonna be able to talk to you for about a whole 2 weeks. I ain't gonna be able to get
2 weeks. Wait, you know I gotta get my argument in every day. We gotta argue every day now. Come on now.
Hey, did you ever wonder when it was gonna break out on the show?
Girl, I knew it was gonna be tonight. I knew it.
Why?
Because you've been gone for 2 weeks, so I said tonight.
It ain't been no 2 weeks. It's only been a week.
It feel like it though. You know, we argue every night. So
okay, she gets on my nerves. Cynthia,
she thinks she's running everything, y'all.
Yeah, Cynthia.
And again, she's mean as hell. She's mean as hell. She ain't got no friends. And this is the reason why.
And tell me what I say when you say I ain't got no friends. What I say?
I can't cuss.
I don't need no damn friends. I got family.
They gonna leave too. If they were smart.
Well then what you still doing here then?
I'm about to leave in just a minute. I'm about to leave. Black
Cynthia was saying something.
What was you saying, Nay?
I said my kids are debating over this drawing child who typing the fastest.
Jesus, I see them all. It's Tatiana as who's up in here, honey.
Nay, you been
I still don't see Sandra. I don't see Mo. I don't see Julian. I don't see Zay. I don't see nobody else. I don't see how they gonna get the drawing.
Well, leave them out. They ain't got to get no money.
If I always win, you can't steal my spot.
Baby, you ain't gonna get that lunch money this week.
You know what?
Yeah, now she been doing your hair for a whole 10 hours.
My mama already gave it to me.
Look.
Dog. Okay.
You trying to get beautiful for that man, huh?
Go ask her.
She's trying to do something. She's doing too much.
I guess.
What time is it? 8:45.
All right, we about to hit this drawing, y'all. Y'all ready?
Let's go.
Okay. Tonight's drawing is gonna.
Mo said, "Wait."
Oh, show him, Judy.
Oh, hey, boy, she got big money.
I am not gonna be a part of this.
You ain't gonna be a part of it?
I can't be a part of this.
Drawing, y'all. Let's see what the hell we got going on here.
I can't. Y'all, baby, don't believe it. Just
100, 200, 300, 400.
Y'all don't believe none of it. Just don't, please.
Okay.
Y'all gonna be mad as hell.
You're gonna be real mad and possibly go to jail.
Still going, making it rain, make it rain.
Don't let Judy fill y'all with that mess.
Just don't.
Please do not buy into it.
I wish you would have been on that episode, man. That was funny.
Oh Lord.
I had them acting strange for a little bit of change.
See there.
All of love. I don't pick what? I don't pick Mo or Sandra. I'm y'all number one supporter. Look, give me that money. Devon Nelson. Oh, we got some people in the room now.
Stop coming.
Let's see.
Cat tried to snatch phone.
What'd she say?
Cat tried to snatch Momo's phone.
Who coming in the room? You got the numbers ready? We finna do the drawing. Here we go.
Ho said I need to win.
You got all the names in the pot.
I got all the names in the pot. Just
All
let me
right.
roll up the numbers. Give me
All
a
right.
second.
We got the names in the pot. Win. Look, she's trying to make sure she in there. Tatiana done commented about 50,000 times.
Okay, we got you, mama. You in there, girl.
We got your name, baby.
We got all y'all in there. Don't worry about it. All right, Judy, then.
All right, here we go.
Shake them up, shake them up.
Can I get a drum roll, please? Can I get a drum roll? Didn't nobody say money, though. I don't know what we giving away.
You never know what the prize is. Just don't draw.
And I bet you I draw Tatiana again. I don't know.
No, shake them up good.
I did
like
shake them up.
Shake them up good.
Okay, you see me shaking them up.
Yeah, make them all rain. Make them
now
all
here we
rain.
Go. Make them rain. Let's see. Number 3.
Number 3 belongs to David.
What?
David Hawkins. All right.
All right. Next one. Can I get a drum roll, please?
Shake wait, you gotta shake them.
Shake them up.
Shake them
All
up.
right,
Shake
I'm
them
shaking them.
up.
I'm shaking them. I'm shaking them. I'm shaking them. All right, here we go. What is this? Number 9.
Number 9 is Zay.
What?
All right.
Wow,
Zay and David Hawkins.
You know what? They can have it this week.
So, girl, you better be. You need to be quiet. You didn't want every damn week there, every week on the show.
We thank y'all kids.
I think you got it rigged.
Look.
Okay, Zay, I'm gonna need for you to send me your Cash App ID. David Hawkins, I'm gonna need for you to send me your Cash App ID. If it's not sent within 30 minutes, we go on to the next person.
Yes.
Oh, he got it. Wait, do he even got your? He gonna come in here and ask me in a minute.
No worries. Y'all kids, we thank y'all for being
Thank
on
y'all,
tonight,
kids.
sharing your input. And
Yes.
It seemed like we got stuck on ass whoopings, though. I had so much more to ask. They was just talking
Oh
about
yeah,
our,
too.
well, you know how it is.
you know, that's all they
That's all they
remember.
remember. They don't remember none of the other stuff.
That's all right. When I get off here, I'm gonna go over to their house and beat their ass some more with a switch.
I'm done.
Damn.
We can't.
I gotta get it in.
Just don't.
Again, the CPS, if you're watching this show, this is all for entertainment purposes only.
Y'all, thank y'all.
All right, fans, we love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in every week and supporting us.
Yes,
This
as
has been Straight
always.
Talk, and we're out of here. Love. One love.
I want